Hello everyone, it is MisterStubstep, and today we'll be doing another value discussion on the Black and White series set, Dark Explorers. So bottom line up front, this is a solid set, at least comparatively to all the other Black and White sets we've done to this point. This is by far the best one. There's a lot of cards worth over $1. Like always down below, I will have timestamps if you just want to skip right to the graded card discussion, as well as links to a playlist containing all the other value discussions that I've done. I've done all the Sun and Moon sets, X and Y sets, including promos, Sword and Shield sets through Vivid Voltage, as well as, and then also a link to this Google Sheet as well that you guys can take it, copy and paste, or do what you will if you want to keep it updated. If for some reason, you have these cards and you want to keep track of that sort of thing. So starting out with some administrative information, this spreadsheet is as of 11 July. So after this, technically you could argue that it's, invalid or old, which it would be, but with a set like Dark Explorers from Black and White, there's not a ton of crazy movement as far as sales and PSA population goes, but there's still movement. Got some color coordination. Release date is 8 May 2012. Base card total of 108, secret rare total of 3, with the set total being 111, which honestly, I think that's a decently sized set. I've talked about it in the past few videos. I think the perfect size set is like around 150 base cards and then like 1 to 5 secret rares, and then I think that's like perfect. It's somewhat easy to collect, but there's not like just one secret rare, so, and it's not like 300 cards like base card in total, because then you have so many reverse rare or reverse hollows, but that's just me. So left column is the name of the card or which card it is, so very self-explanatory. If it's in red, it'll be a card that I'm talking about today. And if it's italicized, I have that card, but I actually have 0 cards from the Dark Explorers set. Rarity, self-explanatory, raw on TCG Player. It is the marketplace value on TCG Player rounded down to the nearest dollar. Grade, I try to find PSA 10s, or honestly at this point I try to find whatever I can because these sales are just so limited. I try to find the best in any grading company that I can find. So highest on CGC or highest on PSA, and then I try to avoid the best offer listings since I don't know how to look up the actual sold price for best offers anymore, because the way that I used to do, eBay updated to where you can't do that anymore. Sold price is last time it sold, rounded up to the nearest dollar, not including shipping, and then the date of sale is when that listing or auction ended. PSA 10 population, the number on the left is the number graded with PSA, the number on the right is the total number graded with PSA, and the number on the left is the number of 10s. If you see an R in parentheses, that means I'm talking about the reverse hollow, and that'll be in the graded section. And if it's a reverse, I'll be reflecting that population report, but if it's not, if there's no R, then the population report that's reflected is just the regular, if it's like a hollow or just a non-hollow rare, or non-hollow card in general. So you may see like non-applicable for the section, and then you're like, wait, that is registered with PSA, but then it's the reverse hollow, not the hollow or regular version of the card. So starting off, we have the N supporter card. It's an uncommon. N does really good. I mean, it's a solid card all around, whether unlimited, expanded, current day, however you want to look at it. It's a solid card to have. PSA 8 in reverse, sold for $11, so that's not bad. It's just an uncommon card. And honestly, it's not a full art card, but I think it's a really good looking card for N, so not bad. There's 2 EVs within this set. I'll just be talking about EV numbered 84. It is a common card. CGC 9.5 sold for $40. I'm sure, with EV Heroes has been out for a while, and then Evolving Skies is on the horizon. I'm sure a lot of these EVs and Evolution cards are slightly inflated, but if you haven't seen my Pokemon species tier list, EVs and Evolutions, you can really never go wrong as far as collectible Pokemon cards. As you can see, a lot of the PSA populations are going to be little to none for a lot of these cards because, it doesn't make sense to get these graded unless it's like your favorite card and you just want it for your collection. There's really no incentive to grade these for, making money, which, yeah. We have the Flareon. I just picked this Evolution because it had somewhat of a listing, but it's just an uncommon card. A PSA 9 in reverse was listed at $110. I imagine it probably sold for like $40-50 if I had to guess. Yeah, there's only 110 out of 3 that have been submitted, so it's very scarce, but it's not a card that I think a lot of people are looking for in graded form at least, but maybe some people are, I don't know. Then we go down to, I am skipping Venusaur. I just want to go straight to the Ivysaur. I personally think this Ivysaur artwork is one of the best Ivysaur artworks there is. I know a lot of the middle or stage 1, middle evolutions, whatever you want to call it, for all the starters, a lot of them kind of get forgotten about or not a lot of love. And this Ivysaur card, when I was just going down the set list for this set, it just really popped out at me. A CGC 8.5, so for $26. There's only been one submitted for grading, and that one got a 10. So somebody out there has a PSA 10 Ivysaur from Dark Explorers. There's 2 Umbreon cards within the set. I chose the Umbreon 61. They also have like, I don't know if it was like a championship promo or like a staff promo or something, but I do promos in completely separate videos. I only do the cards that you can like pull from the actual packs as far as when I'm going over specific sets. So that will come eventually, but the Umbreon 61 and PSA 9, was it best offer accepted, listed at 400. I imagine since this is an uncommon card and there's only been one submitted for grading and this is the one that sold, I feel like even 200 would be way too much for an uncommon Umbreon. I would say maybe around 100, but that's just purely guess. It could have sold for freaking $50. I don't know how desperate the person was, or how long it was listed for. We have the Groudon EX. So first Ultra Rare we're talking about. This is honestly one of the most diverse. Sorry, I was looking at the spreadsheet but not doing it on my phone. I apologize for that. So yeah, we have the Ivysaur, and then the Umbreon. Yeah, sorry, I really apologize for that. We have the Groudon EX. So this would be the first Ultra Rare. There's actually been a good variety of Ultra Rares within this, or of rarities within this set that are over $1, which is kind of cool. You don't see that too often. But the Groudon EX, PSA 10 sold for $240. 7 10s out of 49 submitted to PSA. Honestly, once again, a lot of these EX cards, especially during this era and even X and Y, I don't think they were very good-looking cards, but, I mean, $240 for a regular EX, you have to respect that. You have the Tornadus EX full art. So, sorry, the Ivysaur and the Umbreon, there you are. The Tornadus EX full art, PSA 10 sold for $500. I was getting a little bit concerned because I found this one in 10, and I wasn't, like, finding any other 10s for the other cards. I'm like, no. I refuse to give Tornadus EX full art the win for this set. And thankfully, we found another card or a couple other cards that were worth more. But only 12 10s out of 66 graded. Once again, a lot of these cards, they have really small population reports because, this just isn't a set that a lot of people were collecting at the time or a lot of people feel nostalgia towards. There's a lot of good Pokemon in here, but these are just like a lot of cards that you have to kind of do an extra level of research to reach these. And I mean, let's be honest, most people are going to start a base set and then kind of branch up from there. So getting to Black and White or like Diamond and Pearl, that's a huge step for, the average person. We have the Pokemon Catcher, which is a secret rare, PSA 9, $56. Personally, like, this is a secret rare, but this is a very bland secret rare, if I do say so myself. I know a lot of the trainer cards and item cards and stuff like that, they're not super extravagant as far as their secret rare goes, but honestly, at first glance, I didn't even know this was, I would never guess that this is a secret rare. 20 out of 61, graded a 10, so it's not too bad. You got the Archeops secret rare, $46, so we're continuing that shiny trend, which is kind of cool. Archeops is another Generation 5 Pokemon, but now they included further down one from not Generation 5. But CGC 9 sold for $102, and surprisingly, a lot have been submitted for grading, so maybe the Archeops was kind of easy to pull. Who knows? We have the Raikou EX Full Art, Ultra Rare. I don't know why I said Ultra Rare, but PSA 9 sold for $200. People love the Legendary Beasts, or dogs, or whatever you want to call them. They're pretty cool. 112 submitted, and only 23 have received 10s. I know there's, master set Legendary Beast collectors out there, so this is definitely one. And it's not bad looking. And following that, we have the Entei EX Full Art. This in a 10 sold for $1,384. There's only 9 10s out of 77 submitted. I know a lot of you have probably seen that and like, whoa, that is massive. And honestly, I feel like a lot of these full arts from the Black and White era, even the X and Y era, you've seen it. I don't know if they would get like 1,300, but I think a lot of them would get pretty close to $1,000. I mean, Suicune, I would say, is the most popular Legendary Beast, and then maybe Entei, and then Raikou, if I had to rank them that way. But yeah, Entei wins for this set, even though I think a couple of these ones would probably do better. Like I imagine, the Groudon would probably do better. Maybe even the Gardevoir would do better. But Darkrai EX Full Art, CGC 7 sold for $45. There's only 8 10s, This is actually the #1 graded card from this set. 21 out of 115 have received 10s. And this Darkrai EX looks very similar to a Darkrai Full Art that's within the XY series of sets. So I thought that was interesting. I guess this is like the OG, but a 9 selling for 300. Sorry, oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. The Darkrai EX Full Art and a 9 sold for $300. The CGC 7 was for Kyogre, my bad. Yeah, but PSA 9, $300. If a 9 is selling for that much, that's pretty solid. Now we're doing the Kyogre EX Full Art. CGC 7, so I'm all over the place tonight. $45 and a CGC 7. 8 out of 50 have gotten 10s. This Kyogre EX, I always put Kyogre over Groudon as far as popularity goes, but I don't know, some sets Groudon just does better. I will admit Groudon's card does look much better than Kyogre's card in this set, so maybe that's why. But it's a very small population port, so I imagine if you had a Kyogre and a 10, it would probably, get close to 1,000 if I had to guess. And then you have the Gardevoir Secret Rare, PSA 9, $526. A PSA 9, really? Like, that's getting into, like, some first edition, like, really, really popular WotC Holo prices. For a 9, $526? My goodness. 21 out of 84 10, so comparatively, actually a pretty decent ratio, even though it's still really poor. It's below 50%. But this Gardevoir was actually at my LGS for the longest time, and I saw it, and I'm like, I like Kirlia. Kirlia is my favorite Pokemon, and Gardevoir is Evolution, and I was super tempted because somebody had a Gardevoir Master Set, and they just came in and traded in all their Gardevoir cards, and this is one of them. I was super tempted to get it, but I'm like, I don't have any Dark Explorers card. I'm not trying to get a Gardevoir Master Set or collect a Master Set of Dark Explorer, so I passed, but I mean, if a 9 selling for 526, that's crazy. And then the Groudon EX Full Art. The King ungraded, but I couldn't find a 10, unfortunately, and I found a 9 that was listed at 500. Best offer accepted. 14 out of 79 10s. Honestly, this is probably one of the best Groudon cards I've seen maybe ever. I think the only one that might be better is, not Primal Clash, is it Roaring Skies? No, Ancient Origins. That Groudon in there is really nice looking too, but I think this one is just slightly classier because you don't have all that Primal stuff going on, but not a bad card. I mean, if ungraded, you're going for over $100. Like, you're a pretty solid card. You're either really hard to pull or a pretty solid card because, I mean, especially as you get older, like the only cards that kind of stand the test of time like that are like Secret Rares or Charizards or something like that. So, respect to you, Groudon. Now we'll go to some tidbits at the bottom. So, as you can see, I'm still not doing any averages because there's just not enough data to make legit averages like I was able to do with Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield. So, if you want to go into a smaller market, black and white is your ticket. But definitely the most cards over $1 by far compared to the last 4 sets that we've gone over so far. Master Set, I found one listed, or a listing that was like a 90% answer for a Master Set, and it was listed at 1,000 and sold for less than that. So no official Master Set price. I imagine an actual Master Set would probably go for around, 15 to 2,000 maybe. Who knows? Booster pack was averaging about $60. I saw some like blisters on there. I saw like the Venusaur artwork sells for more, and then some of the other artwork sell for less. But it was averaging about $60 for booster pack, which honestly isn't that bad. Still no ETBs. And then the last booster box, $4,500. This is a solid box to get though. You got Evolutions, you got some legendary beasts, you got Groudon Kyogre, you got some shiny secret rares. It's a solid set. Solid set. So, as far as collectible tiers go, I'd probably put the Gardevoir and the Groudon and the Kyogre in the high tier. And then the Darkrai, Entei, Raikou, Archeops, and the Tornadus in the mid tier. And then all the other ones like the Umbreons, the Ivysaur, Venusaur, and all the other Evolutions and the Eevees. I would probably put those in the low tier. I mean, you could maybe say the other EXs because I know there's Master Set EX collectors out there, or like ultra rare collectors out there, but yeah. So pretty diverse set, honestly. I was very impressed. I know I've always heard good things about Dark Explorers, and now that I've gone into it, I'm quite impressed with this set. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think. If this is your second video of mine, consider subscribing. If you like what you saw, leave a like. If you don't like what you saw, give me some feedback down below on what I can improve. I know I had some mess ups in the middle of this video. Obviously, I'll not do that in the future, but yeah. Or just give me a dislike down below. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I look forward to catching you guys in the next value discussion. I should have a another order singles purchase video tomorrow as like a little special Friday video. So look forward to that. Thank you guys so much.